What's up, you guys? It's Apex Boom. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a live cop overview of the Nike Air Fear of God 1s Black Sails, and I'm going to be using NikeShoeBot and also Ghost. Well, no, I'll just say Ghost will be making a slight appearance. But boy, that was such a weird, cheesy laugh. But first, getting into it, I want to start off by saying I know you guys were expecting the Yeezy live cop overview yesterday. Thing is, I had it. But the thing that happened was I was recording for over 10 hours on Yeezy Supply, and when I woke up to get set up for DSM and all that good stuff, set my peace cop. Obviously I went to sleep, but when I went to sleep, because here is my theory. My theory was I was expecting the Yeezys to drop while I was sleeping, so I was like, okay, well, to think ahead of the game, I'm just gonna go ahead and record now, so when I wake up, I could possibly end up getting a few cooks. But when I woke up to no storage. But that's what ended up happening. I ended up copping two pair though from foot sites using NSB, but I wasn't able to record it because the data it didn't delete fast enough for me to be able to do that from Yeezy. So get it right into this drop. First, let me say this: out of all the bots, the bot that completely destroyed this drop, it completely destroyed this release, and I'm talking about the Nike Air Fear of God release, not the Yeezys. Kodai, oh my goodness, Kodai just went straight up Super Saiyan, killed this drop, literally took stock. I mean, there's not much else I can say. There were other bots that also did checked out a few pairs as well, like Balco, Soul, and NikeShoeBot. But Kodai was the breadwinner today, you guys. Without a doubt, hands down, they went off. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. At 10 a.m. we had Nike sneakers, Kith, and St. Alfred dropping. Starting with Ghost, which is a Nike sneakers bot, I started generating cookies about 2 hours before the drop. Everything was going smooth at first, but the more it got towards the drop, I can notice my tasks slowing down and things like that, and eventually to stopping altogether, so I didn't really have a chance with Ghost at all. This is my first time using it in a long time though, but I didn't stand a chance at all with Ghost. But moving on to Kith and St. Alfred using NSB, my setup for that was I had 125 proxies. I ran for every task type, so safe mode, fast mode, cyborg, and cyborg 2.0. I had a task for every single last one of those. So in all, I think I had over 160 something tasks, but I think per site, and that's all together with every site, but I think like per site, I think I maybe had about, for all my tasks, about 40 or 50 or something like that. I don't remember, but all I know is I had 125 proxies, a whole bunch of tasks. I set my delays very, very reasonably high, not super duper high. I set it to 2500 this time, trying to experiment. I'm about done setting it super duper low because that gets you nothing but an automatic L. So I set it to 2500, and I waited for the shoes to drop. And for Kith, it seems like they actually dropped, it seems like 30 seconds before 10 a.m. or something, because like it picked up, my early link I had picked up like that. It picked up extremely quickly, so I wasn't complaining about that. I'm still not gonna complain. Unfortunately, I took an L on Kith and St. Alfred, but it's all good. You live and you learn. Besides, I'm still trying to get used to this, all this anti-bot stuff and things like that. A few people, I mean, for this drop, I haven't really, besides Kodai, which literally owned this drop, I was seeing like sprinkles and tidbits of success for it, Kith and other sites. But man, I just got to get used to anti-bot and things like that, and just keep on working and thinking of ways to improve my setup for it, because my setup has to be completely different now. Instead of going with the fastest, you have to go with the most realistic and the most human-like. So, oops, just gotta start doing that now. But with St. Alfred as well, though, I took an L on there as well. What can you do about it? I started getting a lot of capture, then I had to start solving a lot too. So that just lets me know I'm not getting enough one clicks. At one point, I would literally get about 41 clicks. Now I seem to get I average about 15 now. So I'm gonna have to start using my capture software again to boost those numbers on up. I haven't used it in a long time, so it's about time I bring it back out again. But yeah, I mean, it happened. At 11 a.m. we had DSM and Union Los Angeles dropping as well. So for this drop, I mean, it was a little bit different. See, my theory behind this one was, okay, I don't know if Union Los Angeles is gonna have fire protection, if it's gonna have it on or not. So I said, okay, I'm gonna set my task delays to 500 milliseconds for Union Los Angeles, and I'm gonna set my task delays for, I think, 2,500. No, I think I did 3,000 for DSM, and I let those run like that because I know DSM anti-bot on 100%. You're not getting through without a chance, without, at least if you have some type of work around it like Kodai and a few other bots do. But that was my whole ideology behind that. For Union Los Angeles, I decided to go with 500 milliseconds, and for DSM, I decided to go with 3,000, and I just played it like that. But my task, for some reason, it didn't pick up right away for DSM, so I had to mass link change. I had a feeling that I should have been less specific with my keywords because, as you guys know, there's not really a lot of items that's always on sale for DSM because the store, after a release is over, the store locks. So, or they have a password page up. So, I mean, I could have been very, very broad, not too broad, but still broad enough. So I probably should have did that. But I mass link changed for DSM. Saw quite a few captures. Then I noticed my capture started getting stuck. Like, my capture started spazzing out bad. Like, that was ridiculous. I mean, I know NSB has had a few problems with capture in the past, but it's been solid on capture for a few months. It still is solid on capture with capture now. It's just that I just had a little glitch, a little bug that happened. But yeah, I mean, that was just drop. I mean, I hope some of you guys cook. Cheers to the next drop. You know, gotta keep moving forward, never look back. I hope you guys have a good day, night, or evening, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.